Hello financial programmers, I am 𝐲𝐬𝐝 Dashora and I'm back with a new video and some new learnings. If you want to master your technical analysis skill on the Pine Script platform using TradingView, then you are at the right place. In this video, I'll be talking about how to use different indicators on the TradingView platform. I'll be using Pine Script to understand the code of these individual technical indicators. Then we'll see how to combine multiple technical indicators to do some further analysis. And then last but not the least, I'll be combining multiple things to make our own personal technical indicators which we can use to make a successful trading strategy. In the last video, I talked about some basic stuff of the Pine Script TradingView platform. I have covered all the most important and most required things in the last video. You don't need to watch 4 or 5 hours of any tutorial video. You just need to watch that video in order to understand what are all the major things that you need to learn to do the technical analysis using Pine Script platform. So if you have not watched that video and if you are new to the TradingView platform, then I highly recommend you to watch that video first and then come back to this one. So before we get into the indicators, if you are new to this platform, on this YouTube channel, I make videos related to trading bots. I do financial analysis and I've made videos on some amazing freely available finance APIs and doing things like implementation of AI in finance, etc., etc. So if this is something of your interest, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. I'm a full-time finance professional and I have learned programming in last 4 to 5 years. Through this platform, actually, I'm trying to implement all my finance knowledge using technology. If you want to support me, you just subscribe to my YouTube channel and then I'll keep on posting a lot more things in the future as well. And thank you so much to my Patreon members. I'm looking forward to some new Patreon members in the future because I'm planning to expand that particular community as well. These are the topics that I'm going to cover today. I'll be talking about what is a technical indicator, what's the role of Pine Script in technical analysis, how to analyze different indicators in Pine Script, how to combine 2 or more technical indicators, how to make your own personal technical indicator and use it in analysis, and the last thing, which is making a basic strategy using a newly made technical indicator. So guys, if you're new to the technical analysis, basically technical analysis is used to analyze the price and the chart movements of any particular instrument, like any stock like Apple, and we try to predict the future movements in the price through the historical price and volume of any particular instrument. There are multiple ways to do these types of analysis, and for that we have something called technical indicators. I think most of you guys would have heard of something known as moving averages. It's a type of a technical indicator where we average out historical prices and then we make some trading calls on the basis of the, I would say, crossover or cross under of that particular line with respect to the actual prices. So yeah, talking about Pine Script, on Pine Script you can actually do all this analysis, and you can actually see on this window that I have Apple share price open in front of me, and then here over here, if I click here and I just write say RSI, I can actually select the technical indicator that I have here, and if I click here, which is this curly brackets, it says source code, then you can see that this is the code of RSI, the Pine Script editor. All these are the functionalities that are required to make an RSI indicator. So I'm not going to write each and everything from basic if I want to create something new. What I'll be doing here is I'll be just copying and pasting as many things as possible, because I don't want you guys to learn each and everything, but I want you guys to be perfect in this platform. So what I'm going to do is I'm just relying on the code that is available here, and will use it in my further analysis. Now here you can see that this entire source code is basically plotting a graph in this platform where you can see up and down movements of RSI indicator. Now, in order to make a strategy, we are not much interested to just plot it, but we are interested in the logic that is used here. And basically what I'm going to do here is, if the level is more than 70, then I need to take a trading action. If the level is less than 30, then I need to take another trading action, and so on. So this is something that I'm interested into. The plots are, yeah, definitely it's good, I can plot it, but the more important thing is this one, because on the basis of this I'll be making a trading strategy. So let me just copy and paste it in a new window, and you can see that it's version 5, which is the most updated version as of 6th June 2022. So I'll just click here, I'll go to indicator, which will open a new blank window here, and I'll just paste it here. Right now I'm not changing anything here, I'm just interested in these 2-3 lines. Right, so let me just keep it here as it is. Now I'm interested to include another technical indicator, suppose money flow index. Right, so before that let me just save it. So I'll save it as RSI plus or RSI underscore money flow index, MFI. Right, now this code will be saved here in the recently used. Let me just close this one and go here and write it money flow index, money flow index. This is another indicator which is actually like RSI only, and if I click here on the source code, you can see the source code of money flow index is also here. It also ranges between two lines which are actually 80 and 20 here, overbought and oversold. It's exactly like RSI, and what I'm interested into is to create something which will be a mix of money flow index and RSI, and we'll see whether a combination of these two indicators gives a good perspective in our technical analysis. So let me just copy this one as well, and I'll go here, I'll come to the RSI MFI code, and let me just expand it a bit or make it full screen and just paste it here. Perfect. So we have pasted both the technical indicators source code in a new window. Now let's do a couple of things here, right, as I mentioned before. So apart from that, I'm actually not interested in all these things, because Bollinger Bands and all, I'm not at all interested in this video, and this one as well. So I'm just concerned about the RSI, and in RSI as well, actually I'm not interested to plot it, but let's keep it for now. Also, let me just write MFI here and then comment it, which is pressing Control and /. So the first one, which is this one, is RSI, and the second one is MFI, which is money flow index. Here also I'm not interested in any of these graphs, so I'll just delete all these things. Let me just keep MF as of now, and if I save it, Control S, you can see that I have this graph here in front of me. I have given it a name a name of RSI MFI, but the problem here is the name here coming is just RSI, because this short title is just RSI. So let me just change it here, RSI MFI, and the same will be here as well. If I save it here, Control S, you can see RSI MFI plot is here, and this is how you can actually combine two technical indicators in your analysis. Now the bigger question is how to make your own technical indicator using these two, for example, or if there are more. So in this video, I'm actually going to combine RSI and MFI, and if I come here, you can see this is the overall I would say a combination of these two technical indicators. Let me just delete this plot, because I'm not interested to plotting them individually. And if I want, actually I'm just interested in this particular variable, which is RSI, and this is how it is being calculated. I'm not at all interested to write all this code again. I'm just going to use the already existing source codes, and I'm just like going to do as little effort as possible. So let's assume that I want to make technical indicator which let's say it's just an average right now, for example. So I'll just take RSI MFI as another variable, and I'm just interested to do an average, which is RSI plus MF divided by 2, right? And if I plot this particular variable, that would be a different technical indicator that can be used for any trading strategy. If I press Control S, you can see that another technical indicator is created, which is a combination of RSI and MFI, which is a very, very important concept, guys, because in a lot of my strategies, actually I've combined multiple trading indicators, and this is just a basic combination of these two ones. If you are interested to learn more, actually I'll be talking about a lot of related things on my Patreon community page as well. But yeah, definitely it's just a basic educational video, and I don't recommend this one for your trading strategy. But yeah, using this concept, you can actually make your own technical indicators as well. Now let's see, is this particular technical indicator, which is a combination of RSI and MFI, are good technical indicators? So what we are going to do here is we'll do some basic backtesting using Pine Script, and we'll see whether this strategy is a good strategy. So in order to do that, if you remember from my last video, I'll have to change this to strategy and then let me just delete all these here and just write initial capital is equal to $100,000 and the default quantity type is equal to strategy.% of equity. It means that all the strategy, the trades will be as per the percentage of the total amount that we have, which is $100,000. Right. Rest, all these things are exactly the same here. Now, if you remember, I'm just interested in the RSI MFI variable that I have created, which is an average of RSI and MFI. In order to create buy and sell conditions here, let me just tell you that, say, if RSI is greater than equal to, say, 70, it's a buy condition, and if RSI is less than equal to 40, it's a sell condition. So it's a buy condition. So the sell condition is RSI is greater than or equal to 70, and buy condition, which is oversold, is when RSI MFI is less than equal to 40, right? I'll keep plot here like this one. Now, a very basic strategy. If you are interested to learn more, I'll be making a detailed video on strategy, which will be the next video. And but here let's just cover a very brief idea. So if buy condition is equal to true, then I want to buy it. I'll just write a condition here. You just write if sell condition is equal to true, I'm gonna sell it. Right. Now the buy and sell conditions are like this. Strategy dot entry, I'm gonna enter a trade, and then I've specified this by buy text, and then strategy dot long, I'm taking 10 quantity as I would say the transaction quantity, and when the strategy dot position size is less than equal to 0. So it will buy only if the strategy the overall position size is 0 or less than equal to 0. Right. On the other hand, similar to this one, I'll write a sell strategy where it will enter an order of sell here rather than long. I'll just do short, again the 10, and when the strategy dot position size is greater than equal to 0, it should not be equal to here, it should be like greater than 0. Perfect. Now if I save this code, you'll see that you can see some buy and sell calls here that this particular code is taking. If I just expand this one, you can see like it's selling at the topmost position, it's buying here, and you can see some of these things. The strategy has not been backtested, and it's not analyzed properly, but still you can see some good trades here. Now if you click on the strategy tester, you can see the overall graph of the strategy is like this one. The overall drawdown is very high, which is 8.89%. The strategy is a loss-making strategy in this particular time period, which is it made 5.66% loss in this case. On the other hand, the total profitable trades is 65.38%, which is actually good. More than 50% is good, and the total profit factor is not very good. So we can say that the number of trades that were profitable was very good, but the extent of loss was very high. That's why this particular trade is a loss-making trade strategy. No worries, we are not here to analyze the strategy, at least for this video. Maybe we'll do this thing in the future videos, but yeah, in this video we have understood the I would say the basics of indicators, how to use them, how to analyze them, how to combine them, how to make your own technical indicator and make a strategy using the same. If you're still watching this video, guys, I at least deserve one like button. Please like this video, and also there are a lot more videos that will be coming in the future, and if you don't want to miss them out, then please click on the subscribe button and hit on the bell icon. Also share it with your friends, because maybe like your friends would find it very useful. And if you are a beginner in this particular platform, which is Pine Script or in Python, then I highly recommend you to join my Patreon membership. It's a paid membership, but very affordable, and over there you can connect with me directly and can learn a lot. Definitely this is how you will be supporting me as well, and this will give me a lot of motivation to keep on posting these free educational videos on YouTube. In the next video, I'll be talking about the strategy. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.